Hello everyone, welcome to my tarot channel, Vageesha on her food's journey. I'm Vageesha and I'll be reading for you today. The topic for today's reading is messages that were meant to find you. And I'll just give you a quick breakdown of what the reading is going to be about. We'll pull one card for what the theme of the messages is going to be. Then we're going to pull one card from my Starseed Oracle deck, which is going to be messages from sky spirits, okay, from your soul seed ancestors, like I'm not on this plane. Then I have another Oracle deck, which is the Green Magic Oracle deck, and I will be using that to pull a card for messages from earth spirits, like kind of on this plane for you. Maybe like your animal guides, your pets, or something like that. So that, and then the third card is going to be about messages from your soul, from your creator soul, from the innate ability to create inside you, that soul energy, and I'll be pulling that from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. Then we'll also pull some tarot cards to further gain clarity on these cards. And finally, I'll pull one or two cards from the crystals deck to see if there's any crystals that you could work with right now that would help you, or help you only, I guess. What else? Yeah, so that is what the reading is going to look like. And then we have two piles to choose from. Pile number one is this card. It's called Living Stones. This is from the Happy Houseplant deck, and it's a really beautiful card, honestly. Then the card for pile two is this one. These are the porcelain flowers or wax plants. Another beautiful card. So you'll find the timestamps for your piles down in the description box, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Yeah, so please click on your timestamp if you would like to skip me talking about myself for some time. I'm recording and uploading a reading after a very, very long time. It's been almost a year, I think. A lot has happened in this past year, and I am very grateful for everything that has happened, for everything that I've learned. And I am happy to be back here. I intend on sharing a little bit more about myself, maybe in these like intro sessions. One of my very, very favorite tarot reader, Eso Tarot. I wish we become friends one day. She does like these intro sessions, and I've been part of her intro squad for a long time, and it's really nice to kind of like connect with the people who are reading for you, so yeah, there's absolutely no compulsion for you to be listening to any of this at all. The messages are going to resonate regardless, like if you want them to resonate. And yeah, I hope to make this a more regular thing. I want to do at least like 2 readings in a week. I really enjoy the recording and the reading for people out there on the other side of my phone. And I want to do that more. So yeah, we'll do it. I'm doing other things also, but yeah, this is one of those things that I do really enjoy and I want to spend more time in. So yeah, if you would like a private reading, you can reach out to me on my email ID, esotericvageesha@gmail.com. You will find it down in the description box also. And if you come to my, if you send me an email and you tell me that you found it from this intro, then I will do a pay as you wish reading, and we can just have a fun chat. Yeah, it'll be nice. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me. And oh my god, I'm going to try not to edit this, but I have been rambling and I'm really sorry. And thank you for listening, and I hope you find the messages that are meant for you. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. If you picked this card, Genus Lithops, this is the living stones plant, and this is going to be your reading. The topic for today's reading is messages that were meant to find you. You can find a reading breakdown in the introduction, and you'll find a timestamp for that down in the description. So to begin with, I'm going to pull a card from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck to see what the theme for today's messages is for you. Spirit, we would like to know what the theme of today's messages is for pile number 1. Okay. We have the Sustainer. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Something about stability. Of course, about sustaining, but like. Okay. I'll pull more cards. I am getting some things, but I will pull more cards before I discuss. So, okay. Pile 1, regarding this topic, please tell, Spirit, for pile 1, regarding this topic, please tell us what messages does pile 1's Sky Spirit family have for them? What messages does pile 1's Soul Seed Ancestral Star Seed family have for them right now? For pile 1's Spirit, please give us messages. 4 cards. I'm not taking 4 cards. I'll take the top one. Okay. Lost lands. It says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Interesting. Okay. Now we would like to know, Spirit, what are the messages from pile 1's Earth Spirit family that they are meant to find, that are meant to find them right now? Please give us messages from okay. Hibiscus. Practice divination. I've been seeing a lot of hibiscus flowers, specifically red hibiscus. This is pink. I've been seeing red hibiscus a lot. Okay. Practice divination. Interesting. Okay, Spirit, now we would like to know what messages are meant to find pile 1 that are coming straight from their soul, from their creative soul energy. What are the messages that pile 1's soul would like to share? We have the sacred flow of yes. Also the fish, so I'm thinking Pisces or some other water sign. I mean, the fish is there, but the color of the card is orange, so that's very interesting. Like, I'm thinking a Pisces, Aries situation. Wow. Okay. Amazing. I will fix you so you can see the cards, and then I will be right back And we'll pull some tarot cards for clarity. Already, okay, so kind of what I'm saying right now is you are at either you started a new chapter or it is like you've started it but it's kind of now reached the little bit of like the plateau stage for things, and there is a need for you to kind of keep pushing through but without burning yourself out. I would like to remind you, or rather your soul star seed soul family would like to remind you that you have done this before. So like believe in yourself, but also don't get overwhelmed by the newness of things. Like I know it looks like you're doing it for the first time. It probably feels very uncomfortable, but just lean into the faith, lean into why you started doing it in the first place. Focus on the why and not on the how. The how will happen. There is a need for you to have more faith in the external forces that are, playing a role here. Like if you do readings yourself, or if there's any sort of divinatory practice that you participate in, then I would suggest that you should do that. There you will find answers that you didn't even realize you were looking for, frankly. So okay, yeah, let me just be right back. Okay, Pylon, so here's your cards. Now, as I was saying, this feels like a new chapter that you've started. Now, another thing that I'm getting is maybe it has something to do with like environmental preservation, or like working towards a better future, the new earth, the solar punk system. Like if you're trying to do something like that especially, then your starseed ancestors are specifically telling you that you have done this before. It may feel new because it is out of the current norm, but your soul has memories of a time when the concepts that you're thinking of and the way of life that you're remembering, or I said remembering, I meant imagining, but the fact that I said remembering, like this is a soul remembrance. You know what it is supposed to be like. You have been a part of it, and even if it feels like this is too different, people will not understand it, it's okay. It is okay, not everybody is meant to understand everything. So you should focus on your life, your world that you're trying to build, and don't think about what other people are saying or not saying. It is actually a lot more inconsequential than we realize. People are actually a lot more busy living their lives, and thinking about what people might say is such a waste of time. So don't think about that, okay? Let's pull some tarot cards to gain a little more clarity. Oh, sorry. Whew. I don't know if it is centered anymore. Oh well. Oh, also, the sustainer is the second archetype from the trio of existence. It's the creator, the sustainer, and then the destroyer. In Hindu mythology, in Sanatan Dharma, we understand it as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiv. So the sustainer is the archetype for Vishnuji. One thing that I found out recently, my yoga teacher was telling us that this time right now from the 17th of May, there is an extra month that is added in the Hindu calendar. It's called the Adhik Mas, and that month is really good for worshipping Lord Vishnu. It's kind of like, you know how we have the leap year to adjust the dates. This Adhik Mas is added once in every 3 years to balance out the dates and to make to like fill in the gaps where we have gaps. So it's a great time to worship Vishnuji. It's also a good time to be worshipping your Ishtadev or Devi. So maybe if any of you are feeling called to do that, then please go ahead. Now would be a great time to do that. And yeah, okay. So let's see. Spirit, please clarify the messages from the Star Seed family for pile 1. What exactly are we talking about here with the last song? What are the messages that... Okay. Interesting. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. I think, yeah, the 3 of Wands is definitely the energy of like visionary, like envisioning something new. There's going to be financial abundance, but okay, not financial, I would say material abundance. The Pentacles is actually a suit of materials. It's not about just money. It's about our physical materiality, like having land, having good food, having good clothes, you know, your presence rooted on this plane, on this earthly plane. The 9 of Pentacles is indicating that you will find things that support this for you with this chapter. Also, another thing I'm getting here, maybe it's you and 2 other people, like you and 2 friends. The 3 of you are seeing this vision together, this like portal into a new life. It's coming to 3 people maybe. So yeah, that might be confirmation for some of you. If you're thinking of working with 2 more people, then Spirit is saying that you should go for it. Okay, Spirit, please now clarify the messages from the Earth Spirits for pile number 1. Okay, 1 card. Yeah, the Empress. Wow, I love the color synchronicity. The Empress and with the moon over there, that is also suggesting having like divinatory powers or leaning into that feminine intuitive energy and really accessing those parts of yourself that maybe even a new divination practice, like maybe something that you haven't tried before. Yeah, there's so many practices out there, man. Like I even found out recently about technomancy. So if you like listening to music, go on whatever your music app is, think of your question, meditate on it for some time, and then shuffle your playlist like 3 times, 4 times, whatever number you decide, and then find messages in the song that pops up. That is also a divination practice. You can do it with books. Bibliomancy is a practice. There is so many divinatory practices out there, and if you've been feeling called to try something and you haven't, you should. Also, I'm seeing 3, there's 9 here, there's 3 here, there's 3 here. This is also card number 30. This is also 26. Yeah, interesting. Okay, 333 might be a number you're seeing. I know I am seeing 333 a lot. Okay, Spirit, now we would like clarity on pile 1's soul's messages, the messages that have come from pile 1's soul. Please give us more clarity about pile 1's, from pile 1's creator soul. What are messages that are meant to find pile 1? Okay, Seven of Cups. Interesting. So there's a couple of, like, I'm seeing this Seven of Cups, and in my head I immediately saw the Rider-Waite imagery of this deck, of this card, and in that it's like, there's these 7 cups, and each cup has a different dream or wish of the querent in it. Like, there's, so here basically I think what this card is trying to say is that all those visions that you've got in your head, this, like, you might want to do this and that, okay, but again, like I was saying in the beginning, don't focus on the how, focus on the why do you want these 7 things, and then from there you just take the sacred flow of yes, whatever is feeling right at that time. Be intuitively led, let your gut tell you where you should be going. Take it one step at a time, just follow the yes, follow the desire that is coming from inside your heart. Take the help of these divination practices to get confirmation where you might be confused. Pull a card about something, ask the universe for some sign, for some numbers, angel numbers, like butterflies, whatever works for you. Work with the universe. This, like, right now, I'm saying work with the universe, but work with spirit, work with your soul, because, like, a lot of people think that these cards, these divination practices or whatever, they give you answers from somewhere outside. They're not giving you answers from outside. These are answers that you already have within you, but in that moment, in that time, you forget. So these cards just, like, they help remind you of what innate wisdom you already had. Right now, your soul is asking you to trust that. Like, don't logic away the magic. Don't try to make it go by your timeline. Focus on what you want, why you want it. Leave the how to the universe, and just keep swimming, baby. Just keep swimming. Go from one to the next. Let your intuition guide you, and it will unfold. Everything, we as humans and our ego, we really want to control, we really want to predict, we really want the safety of familiarity. But the fact of the matter is that the only time you'd see things clearly is when you're looking at it in hindsight. Hindsight is 2020. Don't try to force the clarity right now. Right now, focus on the flow. Focus on the niggle. Focus on the sparkle. I don't know what to call it. Like, just don't listen. Shut out the outside world. Okay, like, leave that. It's fine. Nothing is going to, like, even if you shut everything off for a week and come back, it's okay. The world will keep spinning, the earth will keep spinning, the sun will rise and set every day. It's not selfish for you to want to take that time for yourself, and to focus on where your intuition is guiding you. So it's your soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. You have this knowledge. Okay, Palwan? You. Trust yourself. Okay, now I will be pulling some crystals to see if there's any crystal that might want to work with you right now during this time to help you with these energies. Okay, immediately we have the tiger eye. This makes so much sense, guys. Tiger eye is like, okay. So, I'll just read this. What it is. Tiger eye is a gold brown quartz displaying a light reflecting optical phenomenon known as chatoyance, or cat's eye, that appears just below the stone surface. Who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood swinging Geminis, Virgos. Where to put it? In a string of prayer beads hanging from your middle finger, counted during meditation along with your blessings. When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories, or attempting to decipher a Zen koan. When you're all roar and not enough purr, when only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. Yeah, that makes absolute sense with the sustainer and the balancing. You need to find that balance right now, pal one. That actually, I'm saying you need to find that balance, but I think you need to more embody the balance. You already know what the balance feels like. You've felt it before. You've been in that place before. You're distracting yourself with other things right now. And you're trying to find external proof of the work that you're putting in. But what you should remember is that when you plant a seed, most of the work happens in the dark, underground, and not in front of our eyes. And it's only when the seed is ready to pop does it pop all of a sudden out of the ground, and it grows from there. But just because we're not seeing the work doesn't mean the work is not happening, right? You have to have faith, and you just keep going, just keep swimming, and yeah, keep doing your thing, bro. You've got this. You've got this, Parvan. I have so much faith in you, and I hope you found some messages that resonated. And I love you so much, and take care of yourself. And thank you for letting me read for you. I will see you again soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you picked this card, then this is going to be your reading. These are the porcelain flowers or wax flowers. There's a lot of them, different kinds. I'm getting Gemini energy from you guys, man. Like some different things, or like like you have different interests, varied interests. Interesting. Okay, so first, Spirit, please give us one card that represents the theme of the messages that are meant to find pile 2 today. Whoa, the seed. Very interesting. I just finished pile 1's reading, and in the end I was talking about the seed. I don't know. Wow, maybe there's a continuation from there to here. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not saying you have to go watch that. If you want to, you can. If you know. If you want to. Don't listen to me. Don't have to listen to me. Okay. So, the seed. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Spirit. Now please tell us messages from pile 2's Sky Spirit, Family, Star Seed, Ancestors, Akashic Records, I don't know, like sky related messages that are meant to find pile 2 right now. Please give us one card for messages. Okay, jumped out. The Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Interesting. Okay. Similar energy as the seed I'm getting. Huh. Something is going to happen soon. Something interesting is going to happen soon. Okay, Spirit. Now we would like one card to represent messages from pile 2's Earthbound, Spirit Family, Nature Spirits, Animal. These cards are new and super slippery. Okay, but I'll take this. I like this. I'm gonna take. Citrine. Work on your self-worth. Okay. Pile 2. What exactly are you about to do? Something big? Again, the seed energy. Yeah. Okay. Spirit. Now, last but not the least, we would like messages from Pile 2's soul. Their creator's soul, their soul energy from within. We would like messages that are meant to find them right now. This is a timeless reading. Okay. The spark of hustle. Another. Do you see the graphics? Like it's again. Isn't it looking like a seed that is sprouting? Do you see? I hope you guys can see, man. The lights have shifted, so. Number 17. Okay. Star card. Star card is number 17, right? I think. Okay. Lots of yellow and orange and the blue flame is there. You guys are pile 1 also, starting something new. But this is more feeling like maybe unplanned, like spontaneously it is happening, like a spark is catching fire and it's just going like boom. You are going in what I was talking about earlier for pile 1, when I was talking about the seed, what I said was that a lot of time the work that the seed is putting in is underground and we don't see it till one day it pops out. Okay, so that popping out energy is what I'm feeling for you guys. If there's some work that you have been doing for some time, now this may not be obvious. It may be something as simple as you trying to have a good sleep schedule and you've been consistently doing it. And I mean, from personal experience, I feel like fixing your sleep schedule, it just gave instant results to me. But okay, maybe sleep schedules is not the best example. Something else, something that you were putting work in and you were not intentionally putting the work in for XYZ result. You were putting in the work for ABC result. And you're like, okay, fine, let me just do this one by one, and this is good enough, this result is nice, I like it. But then you've been doing it. Now that thing that you've been working on, instead of just giving you ABC, it's given you the whole alphabet and taken you all the way to XYZ. Okay, without you really putting it that way, putting it into that. Like it's a spontaneous result of some of the other work that you have done. Whatever this is happening right now, there's going to be some soul awakening. I feel like this is going to be a lot of inner work. For you personally, for this next chapter, I feel like it's going to be a lot of inner work. And especially working on your, like this card, Citrine, work on your self-worth. This one. It's interesting that the crystal showed up because I'm going to pull the crystal cards later. It would be crazy if Citrine showed up again. But Citrine is Citrine is a yellow crystal, and a good way for understanding crystal energies is to associate them with the colors. Okay, now Citrine works on your solar plexus. That is your center of, like, from where your creation energy is, from where you are putting things out into this world, from where, what is the passion? Solar plexus, like it's like your it's where your sense of self is seated. If that makes sense. Yeah. So working on that. Well, you're going to be working on yourself a lot in these, or you need to be working on yourself. Maybe that's a message that is finding you. Maybe this is not something that is organically going to start. Maybe you have to start the work, and then everything will slowly unravel. Definitely, I would say that, like, when some big spiritual awakening, whatever the woo term is, basically when you realize something big, when you see something, when the universe shows you something that you cannot unsee, when it changes completely your idea of self, your idea of the world, you have two choices. You can choose to ignore what you just saw and go back to the familiar spaces and the comfort zones and continue living your life the way you have, or you can integrate this new vision, make the changes that are necessary to embody this new version of yourself that you would like to then be able to put out into the world. Because all these lessons and all that come to us, we don't go seeking them. The lessons that come to us, it would be a waste of your time to not integrate them as soon as you can, because there is a certain level of urgency to these lessons, because the universe, I keep calling it well, you understand, you know what I'm talking about. They, them, it, her, she, whatever. When the lessons are sent to you like this, you can either ignore them and they'll come back to you like stronger and like louder and more urgently, because the fact that it came to you means it was meant for you, right? Okay, let me show you guys your cards and we'll pull some tarot cards and get more clarity on this situation. Okay, pile 2. So let's see what clarification cards are for this blue flame card. Spirit, please clarify the blue flame. What are the messages that pile 1's soul fan? No. Too many. What are the messages? Okay, fine. Wow. Yeah, there's some anxiety. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords, pile 2. You are working around some... There's some anxiety here. The newness of it all, maybe the unfamiliarity of this spontaneous new beginning, maybe that is making you a little bit anxious. You should be working on your self-worth, obviously, that is there, but you don't need to be anxious here. Okay. Spirit, clarify Citrine for us, please. What is the message from Citrine crystal? Why? Okay, lots of cards, fine. The Lovers, and we have the 9 of Pentacles again, and I'll take the Strength card. I'll put these 2 back. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. And finally, Spirit, please clarify the messages from pile 2's. Messages from pile 2's soul. Messages from pile 2's creator, soul. Okay, 8 of Swords. Very interesting. So, pile 2, you are ready for your wings. Your wings are ready to be spread. And this is 17. There is also 8. There's 2 9s. There's a 6 6 and a 6 here. 666 might be a number that you're seeing around. Okay, pile 2. This is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. This is going to feel a little bit anxiety inducing, but you should know that you've got this. Okay, I said this earlier also. You should know that you can. The universe never gives you any challenges that you're not absolutely equipped to handle. At the end of the day, you need to remember that all of these challenges that you are facing, there was a time when when your higher self agreed to go through these challenges, because you and your higher self decided that these challenges, these lessons, these chapters are going to be what help you grow. These are going to be the things that help you become the version of yourself that you want to be in this life. So let go of the anxieties around this. Your wings are ready. You are ready to fly. Your wings are ready. Even if you feel like there's swords around you, your wings are ready. You can just spread your wings and you can fly away. There's no need for you to be harmed by these things. There's no need for all of this anxiety. You have the strength. There is abundance here. I'm seeing a little bit of a transition here. Okay, the seed to citrine, and then the 9 of Pentacles. It's kind of like the seed and then the seed becoming a little bit bigger, and then the fruits. It's like, that. And here also with the feathers, the flying, the wings energy is very strong. We see infinity symbol here as well. Yellows and oranges. That's a color of passion, a color of joy. Your sacral chakra, sacral? Solar plexus. Sacral is orange, solar plexus is yellow. But basically your lower chakras, like your more grounded and stable chakras, those are the ones that you'll be working on here. Though that stability, working on those chakras is going to be what grounds you as you have this awakening, as you connect to the higher what is, I forgot. That word has left my brain now. But for you, basically, for a tree to grow tall, the roots have to go deep, right? So here, the inner work that you do, as strong as your inner work is, that is going to be the same strength that is reflected into your outer world. Strength. You need to focus on yourself, dude. You need to like the lovers, maybe there is someone in your life, maybe this being the earth energy, like this plane energy, maybe there is some person, actually this could be a bird, an animal, a pet bird, could be literally a pet bird, but this being is giving you the strength that you also, Gemini, lovers, Gemini. I was feeling Gemini energy as I started pulling your cards. I was feeling my Gemini energy come out more as I was shuffling the cards. This being could be someone who is on this plane, but they help you realize the strength that you have on this plane. Yeah. And that you have the ability to spread your wings and fly. Yeah. There's a need to work on yourself, and I really think that this on the outside, on this plane, on the surface, you seem very sorted. You seem like someone who has their shit together, who does not get bothered or fazed by life's curveballs. Like you seem like a person like that. But your inner world, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of unsettledness, a feeling of discomfort. Like your inner world does not feel safe for you, and that inner world is where the seed will grow. If that inner world is not providing the correct nourishment for the seed, then it's not going to grow into the plant it was always meant to grow into. Because the work that you put in is not going to be what makes the plant. The seed already knows what plant it's going to be. You are just there, providing the safe space for it to be, for it to become itself, you know. So you have to create that safe space for yourself to become who you were always going to be. It's not really about choosing personality or personality traits. It's more about getting out of your way and letting yourself be who you were always meant to be. Okay, pile 2. So now let us see some crystals that you might want to work with. Okay, Spirit, help us find a crystal that pile 2 might want to work with. Okay, beautiful. I love the color. There's 2 actually. Wow. So we have Cavensite. This is Cavensite. And then we have Amazonite. This is Amazonite. Beautiful. Sorry. It's so hot here. Everything sticks to everything. I'm sorry. Okay. Cavensite. Cavensite is a calcium vanadium silicate. Its name is an acronym. Its vivid color is next level electric blue. The best Cavensite hails from India. It is a go-to stone for those looking to channel messages from on high or explore the possibilities of supernatural communication. Who needs it? Storytellers, soothsayers, healers, therapists, psychics. Where to put it? Wherever you translate inspiration into the written or spoken word. When to use it? When it's time to speak clearly and straight from the heart. When you want to get weird, ask Cavensite to make you a conduit for messages mysterious and eternal. Expand your consciousness. Very interesting. This card is like completely the blue flame energy, like entirely. That's all I'm getting from it. Okay. And then Amazonite. What it is? Amazonite is a brilliant blue-green mineral named after South America's famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado. Who needs it? Teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. Gemini people. Okay. Where to put it? Place Amazonite below the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for the courage to speak your truth. Again, about speaking up. Yeah, speak out about these anxieties, dude. You don't have to have this mask on all the time. You don't have to look strong. You don't have to look put together. Speak your truth. Speak from your heart. When to use it? When your inner child wants a real talk with you. Ask yourself what little you really wants from life. Does it sound like what current you would want? Excuse me. Okay. Does it sound like what current you would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. Yes. Wow. Pile 2. Wow. Okay. Again, you've also got this. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I'm very excited to see what you do here, man. And please reach out to people. If you feel like you can't really talk to people in your real world, find a safe space online. I don't know if I have a space here to recommend yet. But I would like to think that if you spoke about things that you're dealing with in the comments, then I mean, I will definitely give you words of encouragement and would like to hear you out. But if anybody else sees it too, and even if nobody sees it, man, just for yourself, for you, just because you deserve for your innermost truths to be spoken out loud, just for the sake of that, say it. Speak from your heart, okay? Be yourself, and you got this, okay? I love you so much. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I will see you again soon. Bye.